The fast was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I've done a lot of psychedelics. I've done a lot of, that kind of looking in deep. But I mean, there's an interesting thing on I heard a while ago, and if you think you're not addicted to something, fast from it. And it couldn't be more true. I was only going to do 2 nights, and I showed up when everybody went in on Thursday, and we did a little ceremony. And I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm set up. Why don't I just stay? Like, why would I go all the way home? And I was living an hour away, so it's a 2-hour drive, and I had to get up in the morning and come back. And I was like, why don't I just stay? And so I stayed, and I did the full 3 nights. And first night you kind of sleep. You go in with nothing. Like you have a tarp and a cover, and that's really it. I mean, you've got some clothes and stuff like that. No food, no water for 3 days. My total was 66 hours. And it's funny because the food and the water it doesn't even come into play. It's just the mind, and your brain is just going, you should go home. You should go home. You could go home. You could come back. Nobody would even notice, and it's just the constant, why am I here? Why am I here? And resorting back to your prayer and resorting back to your ties and everything. And the beauty thing about doing the fast is there's a lot that goes into it pre-hand. You make yourself, there's 4 directions. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but there's 4 different directions, and there's 4 different colors, and you tie yourself, depending on who's putting you up and putting you in, ties to represent your area. So you tie off your area. There's 4 corner sticks and everything. And this is your area for the next little while. This is your fasting area. You can set an area so you can walk around but that's your area. You don't leave unless you have to go to the bathroom. And the lead up to it is you do all this prayer, and you do this tying all your ties and getting ready. So you're going in with intent. It's not just let's go and chill and hang out in the forest. So you're pre-gaming it before you get there. And then you're left with your mind, really that's it. The first day you kind of sleep, and it's okay because you're tired, and we're all tired. And then you get that opportunity to relax, and then it's like, wow, okay. But then, the second day and your body starts getting sore, and you're laying on the ground, and I'm a little bit older than you guys. So, this stuff gets a little sore, and it's not as easy as it used to be. And by the 3rd day you can't sleep anymore. And literally time is just seconds. And it's just like, you're just, the mental fortitude to keep bringing it back to the center of like, why am I here? What am I doing? What is my goal in this?